Guys, today's video is a little bit different. It's not a pregnancy update, it's not a vlog. It's about the perfect marriage and the perfect family, because let's be honest, I don't care who you are, no one has the perfect family and no one has the perfect marriage. There's a couple reasons why I wanted to make this video. The number one reason is I always get comments on all my videos saying, you guys are so perfect together, you're so cute, you guys have the perfect little family, I want a family like yours, and so forth. And when I read those comments, I look at my family and I look at my marriage and I'm just like, why? Like, why? We do not have the perfect family. We do not have the perfect marriage at all. Trust me. And I really wanted to make this video and tell you guys exactly what goes on behind the camera. We try to put our lives out there as much as possible. Now, I'm not going to put arguing on the internet. Like, I'm not going to sit there and videotape Gage and I arguing. Like, that's just, I'm not going to do that. But everything that you see is completely 100% real. I had a person comment on one of my videos and I absolutely loved the comment. I'm actually going to look it up quick and I'm just going to read the comment. If you guys want to go read it, it's on our grocery haul. But when I read this comment, I just wanted to like thank her. I don't know if that's even the right word. So her username is lovingforlife213. And it says, you and one other YouTube mom's grocery hauls are the only ones I watch because you actually have real food. I feel like some moms have succumbed to the pressure of outside viewers' comments about what they feed their kids and try to switch to all organic, gluten-free, vegan, everything. It's totally okay to eat processed food in moderation mixed with healthier options as you demonstrate in your meal idea videos. Thank you for keeping it real. When I saw that comment, I loved it. If you are watching this, I loved that comment. There are times where we do feel pressured, and I will be honest, to buy healthier because we do have judging us, and we get negative comments. You guys probably only see the good comments. We do get negative comments. We are a real family. We are the typical family you would see grocery shopping at Walmart or Target or wherever you guys grocery shop. We can't physically afford everything organic. There's just no way possible. I want to be as real as we can to you guys so we can have like a trust, you know, a bond, a trust going on, because there's so many YouTubers that they sit there and tell you one thing when in reality it's not the truth. The perfect marriage, Gage and I have had so many ups and downs. It's ridiculous. We were put on a lot of stress before we got married, and we were vlogging at the time. And there was times where we were doubting ourselves if we should even be getting married at this point in time because of how much stress it was. Things I have to like sit back and realize, you know, why you're with that person. And this pregnancy, it honestly, this has probably been the hardest pregnancy, not only on me, but on our relationship. I don't think Gage and I have argued as much as we have than we had this pregnancy. And it's just, it doesn't mean that, you know, we're separating or anything. Like, we're perfectly fine, but we've been arguing so much, and it's funny that like we argue and then we see these comments like, you guys are so perfect, and it's not true. We're not perfect. There are some things that we do to try to keep our marriage going strong and not let those arguments tear us down. And I wanted to share a couple with you because I feel like other people could relate, where you guys kind of get in this rut and you start to get annoyed with each other, and you start to get where you don't even want that person around you. And there's been some days, honestly, where I just don't even want Gage to come home because it's just you've been arguing so much. And you guys don't see that, obviously, because I'm not going to pull up my camera and, you know, whatever. But like I said, I wanted to give you guys some tips on what helps us keep our relationship going and alive, even though we have our ups and downs. And yes, I am pregnant. I'm 8 months pregnant, so I'm sure hormones have a lot to do with the arguments and everything like that. But like I said, I want to give you guys some tips. You need to communicate with your partner. If you do not communicate with your partner, you are going to get nowhere. You need to tell your partner how you feel. And if you don't, it's going to get bottled up inside, and it's going to come out in anger later on. Trust me, I've had many of those episodes where I don't communicate with him and it gets bottled up, and it's a huge... We have had some of the worst arguments or fights ever. I'm not going to go into detail, but we have. And it's all about communication. So basically, I've been learning to communicate with Gage more. So an example is, the other day I was getting frustrated because I'm pregnant. I'm home all day with Maya. I do everything around our house, like do all the cleaning, do everything, which is expected. I am a stay-at-home mom. Gage also has to understand that I am also 8 months pregnant, and I'm not Superwoman. Like, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I cannot physically do everything. And so we had an argument about like the housework and stuff, and you know, instead of arguing, I sent him a message because he was at work, because he's been working like crazy, literally long hours, which I'm sure he's tired too. But there's also the weekends where he doesn't work that he could help out. And a main help out would be with Maya. Like, if he could just watch Maya and I could get some stuff done, that'd be awesome. But it got to the point, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, and Gage knows about this, it got to the point where he was working these long days, and it's fine, comes home, relax, it's fine, you're working a long day. But then comes the weekend, and we would go up to the cabin, or, you know, take a relaxing weekend, and he would go off, and like if we went to the cabin, him and my dad would go and hang out all weekend, and I would be the one stuck taking care of Maya while him and my dad are having all the fun, and I'm in the house pregnant, tired, and I just need a little bit of help, you know. So I finally broke down, communicated with him, and said, you know what, I'm not a superwoman. I can't do it all. If you could just help me a little bit with just the dishes, with just vacuuming, or just taking care of Maya for a little bit, that would be awesome. And ever since then, he's been helping out a lot more. If you guys go on our Facebook page, I put a picture on there, and it basically was a text message, and it shows our communications. And I said, I got the bathrooms cleaned and laundry going. I don't know if I have energy for the dishes. And he texted back and said, okay, I'll do those. And I said, I'll make dinner then. And he said, sounds good. So it's communication. You work together. You can't just expect one person to do it all. And that's how it was before. And the communication has really helped. You actually need to sit down and communicate and tell your partner how you're feeling. And I finally did that, and I'm finally getting the help I need. But I also have to understand he's working long hours too, so I try to get as much done as I can. Like I said, I got the bathrooms and the laundry going. If he could just help with the dishes, and then I'll make dinner, that's cool. I just need a little bit of help. Communicate with your partner. I promise it will be a lifesaver. Another thing that works for Gage and I that might help for you is you need to be more hands-on. And what I mean by more hands-on, hold each other's hand, cuddle, kiss each other, be the lovey-dovey type of couple you were before you got married or had kids. Gage and I were honestly like inseparable of each other before we even had Maya. Like, we were always together. We were always cuddling, like full-on cuddling all night long. Always holding hands, always kissing, always doing all of that. And to be honest, a little bit after Myah was born, it kind of just went downhill. And it takes effect not only on you or your relationship, but also on your partner. There's been multiple times where Gage tells me, well, we never kiss anymore, we never hug anymore, we never, you know, whatever. But I mean, obviously I'm 8 months pregnant, but I mean, you have to do, you can't just, you know, it should be an everyday thing. You know, give your spouse a kiss, give your spouse a hug, or, you know, just do something like that. Every morning, Gage will give me a kiss goodbye when he goes to work. It don't matter if I'm sleeping, if I'm awake, he will still give me a kiss goodbye. And it's that affection that can keep your relationship going and strong. Spending the time together. When Myah goes to bed, we come into our bedroom and sometimes we'll watch a movie, we'll watch Netflix, we'll cuddle. Even if he's playing on his Xbox, I am sitting right next to him where we can still cuddle, and I'm doing my thing and he's doing his thing. I think they say a majority of marriages fail because of that aspect. You know, just don't let the fire die is what I'm trying to say. Go give your spouse a hug. Like I said, no marriage is perfect. I know this is kind of like a random video, but I just wanted to be honest with you guys. We are not perfect. We are nowhere near perfect. I get annoyed when I see the YouTubers out there who make it look or seem like they have the perfect family and the perfect marriage. Gage and I both love each other so much. We couldn't, like I said, we can't even go a night without each other. If you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments down below, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.